Hey guys, I'm back, but I'm going to do the origin story of Scarecrow, a classic tale of bullying / revenge. So for those who don't know, his name is actually Johnathan Crane. And Johnathan Crane was actually very tall and lanky and awkward in appearance, which actually called out all the bullies on the poor kid. I mean, they would throw stones at him, but the couple that bullied him the most was Bo and Sherry. And they did some real creep shit to him on Halloween, so you got to watch the other parts to find out what happened. They actually told him, oh, you're nothing but a scarecrow. All you could do is scare off his weak little things, but your boy shows them. Oh, does he show them? So Johnathan is actually kind of like a bookish loner, and he started reading books to get away from all the bullshit. And he read this book called Ichabod Crane because he wanted to know, oh, he's tall and lanky in appearance, how is he so smooth? So he finds out that Ichabod Crane is a really good dancer, so he took himself out into a cornfield where he started practicing dancing and start getting confident, and he kicks the head off a Scarecrow. Being a more confident Johnathan with killer dance moves that he literally uses to whoop your ass with. And he later sees Sherry and Bo, remember his bullies? So he decides to ask Sherry out to the Halloween dance, and Sherry was like, I'll go with you. He's like, what? And he was like, Sherry gonna go with me to the Halloween dance? Okay, let's do this. So the night of the Halloween dance, Sherry gets this idea like, oh, Johnathan, do you want to kiss me? Let's go down to this dark basement. So he goes down to the basement with her, and she's like leaning for a kiss. And your boy goes in for his shot, and out pops Bo with this pumpkin mask and scares the shit out of him. And he's running out there scaredless, and Sherry's laughing the loudest. So of course your boy, being the bookish loner, he goes home, he runs to the book Wizard of Oz, and he starts looking at this scarecrow. It's like, I can never be like this scarecrow because I have a brain, and I'm going to use it to study the psychology of fear and fuck with these people. Okay, so your boy is angry. He's studying the psychology of fear. He's plotting his revenge. And one night, the school was actually having a dance. So your boy, dressed up as the most creepiest freaking scarecrow you can ever imagine, waited in the parking lot for Bo and Sherry's car to pull up, drops a whole bunch of cherry bombs on their windshield, and in the midst of all the smoke, he just bam, like scares the holy hell out of Bo and Sherry, and they take off running, and he is laughing his ass off. He is enjoying every ounce of their fear. And we later find out Bo and Sherry gets into a car accident, and this is the beginning of the Scarecrow. And we actually see him later on study at the Gotham University, where he studies psychology of fear and also chemistry. And he was actually having a mentor that was teaching him, but he felt like his mentor was kind of hindering him from things. Okay, so now Johnathan is in control of his life, y'all. I mean, the man had created a fear toxin that brings out your worst fears and nightmares to reality. Can you imagine that? I'm scared of the damn dark and lizard, and I don't know what I would do if I saw myself covered in 1,000 lizards. I'd probably shit myself and die. No lie. So we actually see him use his fear toxin on anybody who tries to stop him, such as his dean and his mentor. And he actually later becomes a professor, and he teaches psychology. And one day he was giving a lesson on fear. To prove a point, he pulls a gun out on his students and actually cuts one of his students in the face. And the school's like, bruh, you gotta go. I ain't trying to have no parents come for us. Go. So at that point, your boy actually goes on to become the Scarecrow, and he goes to chemical plants, offering them the chance to use his fear toxin on their competitors and force them to say yes. So Batman hears about this man that's going around scaring people to death, literally. So he does his research and finds out that it's Johnathan Crane. One night while Scarecrow was out about to use his toxin on another victim, Batman tries to stop him by calling his name, and Scarecrow was like, how you know my name? And Batman basically tells him, you don't have to do this, and he actually calls Batman a bully and sprays him with the fear toxin, and it caused Batman to go into a fetal position because he starts thinking about the day and the time that his parents died just over and over again, because that's Batman's like worst nightmare, his biggest fear. So as Batman recovers, he goes back home to the Batcave, upgrades his suit, puts in a meshing that actually stops the toxin from coming in. They meet up for another battle where they go out to the cornfield, and of course Scarecrow tries to spray him again, and it didn't work, and Batman actually goes boo and scares Scarecrow, and they go on to have this fight, and Scarecrow says, I don't need a gun or my toxin.